Hello everyone, this is Winter Strife, and let's make some fried rice. For my fried rice, I prefer using short grain sushi rice. I find the texture is just really nice. What I did was I added 3 cups of rice and put it in a colander so I would be able to wash it. When you're washing your rice, your goal is to get as much starch out of the rice as possible. And so you can either put it in a bowl and constantly add and drain water, or you can do what I did and put it in a colander and swish it around with water running to get it all off. Now when adding water to your rice to cook it, it really depends upon the different type of rice, so make sure to read the instructions to know how much water you need to add. For this rice specifically, and it has a section for this like Instapot/electric cookers, and so it says to have 2 cups of water for every 1.5 cups of rice. And so having added 3 cups of rice, I added 4 cups of water. Make sure to always salt your rice, just a little bit, just enough to give it enough flavor. Now I'm going to set the Instapot and then just let it cook. When your hot and steamy rice is done, you're just going to open it up and leave it until you need it next. Now it's going to be time to be cooking some of the eggs. I will be using 3 eggs and I'll be cracking them open, adding some salt and pepper, and then whisking them together until completely mixed. The way I like to do this next part is to just butter up the pan, get it nice and well coated. You do not want your eggs to stick at all. You're going to want to have the stove set to about medium to medium low depending upon your stove, and you're going to want to pour the eggs and try and get them as flat and even as possible. When your egg is fully cooked, you're going to want to roll it up and set it to the side for later. We will get back to it. For this recipe, I'll be using pork butt. Normally you'd want to use pork belly, but I just love pork butt. It's got such good flavor and it's a decent price for the quality of the meat you're getting. You're going to want to chop it up as finely as you can. Once the pork butt has been fully cut up, you're going to want to bring it over and put it into a hot pan and get it searing. To keep the spices nice and simple but also very delicious, salt and pepper is a classic. Now, you see me grinding for a while, but my grinder just wasn't outputting pepper. I am not dosing my meat with a large quantity of pepper. To get those nice, perfect, bite-sized bits of meat inside of your pork fried rice, the way I like to get it to that point is by using scissors and just chopping up all the large pieces until they're the proper size. I also went through and I picked out just pieces of straight fat. They bring a lot of flavor when they were starting to cook, but they wouldn't taste very good to just get a mouthful of cooked fat. One of the best ways to cook meat is to cook it with onions. And so for this recipe, we will be adding half a chopped onion. For some even more flavor, we'll also be adding some chopped up and crushed garlic. For the veggies, I'll be using peas and carrots. They taste good and look good. And for the flavor, we'll be using some soy sauce. Really good stuff. Now here I go ahead and add a bit more garlic. And after that, I then add some green onions for some great flavor. Go ahead and grab the eggs that we had finished and set aside for later. These eggs you're going to want to slice up nice and fine and add them to your fried rice. Now for the most important part of fried rice, the rice. Grab the rice and add it. To give this rice a bit more texture and some more flavor, we're going to be adding 2 eggs and some more soy sauce. Now it's time to get it all stirred together. Get it completely mixed together and then put a lid on it and let it cook. Now it's time to just sit back and enjoy your delicious food.